When spring rolls around in North America, allergies sufferers prepare for what would be their most challenging time of year. But what about us here in the tropics, where for long many have believed that the sea breeze and lack of rigid temperature changes means that we're saved from seasonal allergies? According to ear, nose, and throat specialist Dr. Atanasio Cobb, seasonal allergies may not apply to us here, but it doesn't mean we're spared.
We divide allergies as either a temporary allergy problem or a perennial or annual problem. We would think about the time where there's the fruits blooming, and there's the mangoes, cashews, well known, they are family members. That's most of the time. And also the time when the dry season where there's a lot of dust. The rainy season, for example, for us is also an area where we have a lot of allergies because a proliferation of a lot of molds. So we would say that in Belize we have allergies most of the time of the year.
Dr. Cobb explains that he finds that patients are still unable to recognize that they have been suffering from allergies and oftentimes mistake it for a cold.
They have similar symptoms. The common cold, the allergies, and the sinuses. The allergy, when you get exposed to it, very soon you react to it with the itchy nose, the runny nose, and within 2-3 hours, it's gone. And so the person will come and say, well, in the mornings I get a bad cold, and by 10 o'clock, it's gone. Well, that's more an allergy. The colds, like I say, it comes with a little low-grade fever. If the person starts to feel a little achy, maybe a little pressure in the head, and it lasts more than 3 hours. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 days, and it's gone.
Sinus infections would be an infection in one of our sinus cavities resulting from a flu or severe allergies. Many allergy sufferers self-medicate, taking antihistamines you can buy at any pharmacy. While this is one way of coping, Dr. Cobb explains that it is even more critical to control your environment.
If your workplace is carpeted, how often it's cleaned is going to generate dust, and collect molds. If your ceiling has problems with leakage of water, it's going to generate molds. We'll look at that. If there are cockroaches all around the place and so on, that's going to the same protein of the cockroaches will generate allergies. So environmental control is first. At home, the people who suffer allergies should have their room as empty and as clean as possible. So collection of bags, shoes, clothing that they don't use, storage, boxes, all these things have to be taken out. The old thing that our grandma used to do would take out the mattress, put it in the sun. It kills the dust mites, and then it reduces the population of these allergens. You can also cover your mattress. You can cover your pillow with this plastic cover, and it prevents the little dust mite to come out in the night, because the dust mite comes out in the night when we are sleeping, and it feeds on the epidermal cells that we shed. And so we are allergic not only to the dust mite itself, but to the feces and the excretory products of the little dust mite. We inhale it, and then in the morning we are suffering with terrible sneezing spells and feeling miserable.
In addition to being mindful of crawling dust mites at night, indoor pets and flowering plants can also trigger your allergies. As for medication, he explained that while antihistamines may help suppress symptoms, medicated nose sprays are proven to be far more helpful.
So what's effective on long term is the steroids, the nasal steroids. The advantage of the nasal steroids is that it reduces the symptoms too, and it reduces the inflammation of the nose. So eventually the person is going to be less sensitive to the allergen, less inflammation on a long term, and the quality of life is going to be much better.
He also recommends salt and water or saline solutions to flush off the nose of allergens. While it is true that allergies won't kill you, for allergy sufferers, they know that it can severely affect your quality of life. So hopefully you can use some of these tips to better cope with the itchy, stuffy, sneezy symptoms of your allergies.